Ataxia telangiectasia is a rare hereditary neurodegenerative disease. Ataxia refers to a lack of coordinated voluntary muscle movements, and this manifests most predominantly as trouble with walking. And telangiectasias are small, dilated blood vessels near the surface of the skin or in mucous membranes. Now, this disease is caused by an autosomal recessive mutation in the ATM gene, which codes for a protein that participates in the repair of double-stranded breaks in DNA, so dsDNA repair. And DNA double-stranded breaks are usually the result of damage from radiation therapy or other normal biochemical processes and metabolites. This is also a disease with what's called variable expressivity, which means that the severity of the phenotype varies from individual to individual. All right, so what are the most common features of ataxia telangiectasia? Well, the first sort of broad category is neurologic problems, including, of course, ataxia, but in addition to that, there's also oculomotor apraxia, which is a difficulty with the coordination of head and eye movement when shifting gaze. There's also a variety of involuntary movements, including chorea, which is a sort of fidgeting, athetosis, which is a slow sort of twisting, slithering movement. There's also dystonia, which describes sort of stiff or twisted postures that are held in one place for a certain amount of time, and then also myoclonic jerks. And also going along with neurologic symptoms is dysarthria, which is difficulty with articulating words. And then the next feature we'll talk about are the telangiectasias. And these you can see usually over the clear membrane of the eye, which kind of gives the eye a bloodshot appearance. And they may also appear on other sun-exposed areas of the skin. Another very common feature are recurrent infections, in particular in the ears or the sinuses and the lungs, so pneumonias and bronchitis. And this is actually due to a deficiency of one or more classes of immunoglobulins or a low number of T cells or T lymphocytes. And then finally, these patients tend to have an increased incidence of cancer, primarily leukemias and lymphomas.